Hi, my name is Lola Adeliosho, and I'm the founder and CEO of LOS Lifestyle Company, and I am a Premia woman. Breaking the bias this International Women's Day is about uncovering some of the hidden biases and being very honest and vocal about them. Whether it is the inequality of gender pay in the workplace, or for women to be able to access funding for their businesses. As a small business owner, as a startup founder, women continue to struggle and are challenged in accessing funding and line of credit when it comes to their businesses. This has to change.
Hi there, my name is Pisitimi and I'm the head of growth for Stacks. One of the ways I've been able to overcome gender bias is by just being excellent. It's very hard for people to ignore excellence. If you're really good at what you do and you learn to speak up, eventually people will pay attention to you. So just be excellent, regardless of your age or your gender. Become very good at what you do. And how would I break the bias that I see and feel? Is by making sure that I'm deliberately creating spaces for women, that I'm deliberately lifting our women up and giving them opportunities to do what they're really great at, especially in tech. Also, by raising awareness and just educating people so they're able to identify the stereotypes when they see it. Peace.
My name is Gbemisola Ajayi, and I'm the Chief Strategy Officer at Escasio and the Premier Woman. I would continue to stand against discrimination, stereotyping, and misrepresentation of women in the workplace. As a female leader in tech and strategy, I stand with all women today as we break the bias. Happy International Women's Day.
Hi, I'm Fadi Ogoro, CEO and founder of bookingsafrica.com. We are an online digital gig work marketplace. When I started navigating my space, navigating the tech space in Nigeria, I did come across quite a lot of gender bias compared to my previous industry, which was media, where I was used to seeing a good balance of men and women and working with a balance of men and women, where the models, makeup artists, hairstylists, producers, there were lots of women always on set when I was working in media. But now in tech, I found that when I was raising funds, for example, a lot of fellow entrepreneurs are vying for funding, and all of the majority of the VCs that I was also pitching to, they were all men. So I had to skewer my pitch to raise funds for Bookings Africa, to position it so that the men who I was pitching to would find it attractive, useful, and innovative. So something as simple as, rather than suggesting that you could book a makeup artist on the platform, I would say that you can book a fitness instructor or a barber. So it's something as simple as that, but I had to be very conscious to ensure that the people that I was speaking to actually understood the value that Bookings Africa brought. The way that I had to break the bias was to ensure that the people I was speaking to understood the value of Bookings Africa.
Hi, I'm Lamia Pijoyi. I'm a public relations and technology sales consultant, and I'm a Premier Woman breaking the bias. I face and fight biases every other day. I walk into meetings with my male counterparts and partners, and people just assume that I must be the subordinate, someone just there to take notes. At first, I used to brush it off and say it didn't matter, especially because it doesn't change the fact that I am in fact as equal or a partner. But I realized that that is why the stereotypes still exist. And as somebody who is very, very passionate about breaking these biases, I started becoming more affirmative about my roles in those rooms and in those meetings. And even though I like to take notes and listen and understand the client's body language, I began to speak up more, and I began to become more affirmative in things that I wanted and how I wanted certain jobs and how I wanted the agreements to.
Hi, my name is Goodness Armstrong. I'm the founder of Startup HR Africa. I'm a Premier Woman breaking the bias. What does breaking bias mean for me, right? So it's being part of the people creating a world where there's parity and where there's equal consideration for men and women, regardless of their gender. And how would I be breaking this bias? Stepping up as a woman, I believe that women today have more opportunities than we had in the past. Opportunities to lend our voice, opportunities to step into positions of leadership, opportunities to, receive funding, mentorship for business. And generally, just there are more opportunities for women today than there used to be in the past. So even women stepping up and taking those opportunities is a way of breaking the bias. And that's one of the things that I want to do more.
Hi, I am Princess Oti, co-founder of Kiyoshi. I am a Premier Woman breaking the bias. Gender bias means to me systems, structures, social or not, that are in the way of women living their best lives and achieving their true potential. I believe that I'm enough. I'm going to show that I'm enough, and I'm going to go out there and execute my big, audacious goals, no matter what's in my way. And of course, implore all of women to do so. Thank you.